Hello guys, welcome to the channel. How you're doing? I hope you people are doing great. So on today's video, we'll be talking about books. Books, like you all know, I'm not just a guy who talks about animal. I love talking about a lot of other things too on this channel, which includes financial and business advices. So today we're going to look at those financial advices. One of them is the books to read that will help you to accumulate wealth. You know, it's not even about starting up a business. If you don't know how to run a business, you can never succeed in business. If it's not about making money, if you don't know how to make your money to make more money for you're never going to be rich. So it's all about the information you know and the knowledge you have in your head. That's what will prepare you to succeed in business, to succeed in accumulating wealth, to succeed in investing in the right things and rightly. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the 5 books that will help you to create more wealth, that will help you, to succeed in business, in your finances. Because at the end of the day, this my YouTube channel is a business space, because everything I talk about revolves around business, the business of lifestyle, the business of money, everything. So let's look at those books right now. So these books, like you all know, I read a lot of books. Maybe you people don't know, about today you know. I read a lot of books, a lot of financial books. So personally, these are the books I've read. I'm going to show it to you people today. So the first on my list is The Richest Man in Babylon. As you can see, the page of the book has bent. That said, I've read it well. So this book, The Richest, I don't know if you can see it, The Richest Man in Babylon, I recommend it. This book is written by George S. Clason. It's a very old book. It was first published. It was first published in the 1950s. So it's a very old book, but the knowledge is still there. This book mostly talks about the Richest Man in Babylon is a story between a poor man and his visions, his vision. He saw himself. He was a poor man, but he saw himself as someone that should be accumulating wealth. So one day he met the richest man in Babylon and asked him how he became wealthy. The richest man in Babylon told him that he was as poor as him some years back, but with the power of not consuming 100% of whatever came into his hand, he made his purse bigger. He made thy gold purse bigger. So the richest man in Babylon, this is a story between the richest man in Babylon and a poor man who wanted to become rich. So from this book, the richest man in Babylon told him that if you want to be rich, you have to learn to bring out 10% of whatever you earn and invest it somewhere. So that's basically the summary of this book. You bring out 10% of whatever you earn and invest it somewhere. Because the only way you can make thy purse bigger is by putting more coins into it. So if you're always consuming whatever you earn, your purse will always be empty. Thy purse, I'm using the word from this book because it's an ancient book, so they use all these olden days English. Thy purse will always be empty. So make sure that you put 10% of your gold coins in thy purse, so that thy purse will jingle whenever you shake it. So that's basically it on The Richest Man in Babylon. That's the number 5 book on this list. So the fourth on this list is The Millionaire Next Door. The Millionaire Next Door. It was written by 2 authors, Thomas J. Stanley, who has a PhD, and William D. Danko, who also has a PhD. The Millionaire Next Door. So if you're if you are doing business, if you are doing anything, you need this book. So this book basically talks about how the rich make their money, where they shop, how they spend their money, what they drive, what kind of investments they invest into. So basically, this book talks about being frugal. You have to learn to spend money on the right things. This book now, it was in this book I learned that most of the rich people we know today, they're not extravagant. No. Most of the rich people we know today that became rich out of frugality, by investing frugally. Okay, this book now will tell you one thing, and that is, you can have a man that is earning 1 million naira every month, and you can have another man that is earning 200,000 every month. But if you compare them, The man that is earning 200,000 every month is richer than the man that is earning 1 million naira every month. Why? Because of his investments. Your salary doesn't define your wealth or your wealth status. Salary is not a sign of wealth. No. What defines how rich or how wealthy you are your investments. So that's what this book is talking about. And this book also says that most rich people in America don't live in the most expensive places. They always live in the most moderate of places. But it's mostly the people that who doesn't have money, who but want to show to the world that they are rich, that go into those expensive places and live above their means and end up running the rat race throughout their life, from expenses to expenses with no investments. And before you know it, they retire with no money. Whereas those people who were frugal, who lived below their means, because this book will tell you to live below your means. There are two types of people in this book. The high accumulators of wealth and the under accumulators of wealth. So you have to ask yourself, which one are you? Are you the guy who will accumulate wealth with your salary? Or are you the guy who will live above his means with his salary? At the end of the day, the guy who accumulates wealth and lives below his means will always win. So that's the essence of this book, The Millionaire Next Door. So get it. It's a nice book. Now the next book I'm reading is Money. I'm still reading this book. If you can see, my this thing is still here. Money. So Money is basically it was written by a best-selling author, Rob Moore. So this book talks about a lot of things. It talks about how money came about. It talks about fiat currency, digital currency. It just talks about a lot of things. I'm still reading the book, but this book will tell you almost everything you need to know about money. How to make money, how to save money, how to invest money. That's basically the essence of this book. So make sure you get this book because it's a wonderful book. Now the next book I'm going to recommend to you is The Psychology of Money, a wonderful book. The Psychology of Money was written by Morgan Housel, one of the best and most original finance book in years. This book. So this book talks about how to make money. In fact, all these books, they basically talk about one thing, but they all have different opinions, but they're also making the same sense. So this book talks about money, how to save money, how to invest money, how to make your money to become a means of cash flow for you. This book will tell you that, making money is difficult. You fail at making money, but the more consistent you are, the further you go in the journey of making money. So just basically the essence of this book, The Psychology of Money, understanding how money works, knowing how money works, and knowing how to make it. So you all need to read books that will open your mind, that will make you understand the essence of money, that will make you know how money works. Because if you don't know how money works, how are you going to make money? How are you going to, know that you have to, how are you going to know how to make money work for you? Because you have to make money to work for you, so as to produce more money from you. So the next book I'm going to recommend is this one, The Rules of Wealth. The Rules of Wealth. The Rules of Wealth. So this book right now, it was written by Richard Templar. This book basically tells you that if you dream of money and if you work hard for it and create enough value, you're going to make money. It's as simple as that. The rules of wealth. Accumulating wealth has rules. You don't just wake up one morning and become wealthy. No, it has steps you have to take to become wealthy. Nobody became wealthy by mistake. If anybody tells that they made money overnight, either is from illegal means or that they just inherited it. That's the simple truth. If anybody tells that they made money overnight, that's it. For you to make money, you need to follow the rules of wealth. And that's basically what this book is all about. The rules of wealth. So these are like my top 5 best financial books. My top the best books I've read on money. Wonderful books. And they're not even that expensive. You can get these books for as low as 4,000 naira. So it's not even that expensive. So you need to get these books. They are awesome books. I have up to I'm looking at my library. I have up to 20 books on money alone, not other like genre of books I have. Just on money, on finances, I have over 20 books that I'm reading, that I've read, and I'm still reading. So, reading about money, reading about businesses, reading about other people's success, reading about financial investments, how to save your money, how to invest, the percentage of your income to save, to invest, really helps a lot. Because, like it or not, if they give you 10 million today and you don't have the knowledge of how to invest, how to make more money with it, you are going to squander it. And that's the simple truth of the matter. So you need to be financially literate. You need to be financially literate to make money. And the reason why most people are poor, like I've always said, is that we consume almost everything that comes to us. But reading these books will open your mind, will tell you how to work with money, will tell you how to make money to work for you, and will help you make money. And that's it. It's as simple as that. So guys, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you buy this book. In fact, don't subscribe. Buy the books. Don't subscribe to my channel. Just buy the books. And then come back and subscribe. So thank you for watching this video. And see you in the next video. Ciao.